From Astapor to Dawn to Winterfell to King's Landing to Storm's End to the Middle Earth, we shall rule, we shall liberate. For Khaleesi, the unburnt mother of dragons, she that walks with the Magi Mazdur.
Harvey Dent never made it home.
Of course not.
What have you done with him?
Me? I was right here. Who did you leave him with? Your people? Assuming, of course, that they are still your people and not Maroni's. Does it depress you, Commissioner, to know just how alone you really are?
Man, I saw this Axios interview and Trump sounds like he's completely in school again. And like, Jonathan Swanson's the teacher and he's the student. And don't I get credit for that? Don't I get credit for death by proportions? Oh my God.
From those cases.
It's surely a relevant statistic to say if the US has X population and X percentage of death of that population versus South Korea.
Go by the cases.
Well, look at South Korea, for example. 51 million population, 300 deaths. It's like, it's crazy.
You don't know that.
I do. It's
You don't know that.
You think they're faking their statistics, South Korea?
I won't get into that because they have a very good relationship with the country. But you don't know that. And they have spikes. Look, here's
Germany, low,
here's
9,000.
Here's one right here, United States. You take the number of cases.
Okay.
Oh, look, we're last, meaning we're first.
Last? I don't know
we
what
have
we're
the
first.
best. Take a look again. It's cases.
Okay.
And we have cases because of the testing.
1,000 Americans are dying a day, but I understand on cases, it's different.
No, but you're not reporting it correctly, Jonathan.
I think I am, but
If you take a look at this other chart, look, this is our testing.
You're not reporting it correctly, Jonathan. You're not reporting it the way I would like it to be reported, Jonathan. I'm an alpha, Jonathan. Don't you realize that, Jonathan? I am Alpha Trump.
believe this is the testing, yeah.
yeah, we do more tests.
No, wait a minute. Well, don't we get credit for that? And because we do more tests, we have more cases.
Don't I get credit for the extra credit that I messed up on, sir? I mean, I tried really hard, and my dad, he was a rich guy. So can't you just at least like accept my $150,000 from my hush payments that I got Michael Cohen to do?
In other words, we test more. We have. Now take a look. The top one. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. The top, Jonathan.
If
And may the odds ever in your favor.
We test more. We have. Now take a look. The top one. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. The top, Jonathan.
if hospital rates were going down in
Jonathan, how dare you, Jonathan? I'm a billionaire. How dare you talk to me like that?
deaths were going down, I'd say terrific. You deserve to be praised for testing, but they're all going up.
They very rarely talk.
60,000 Americans are in hospital.
You watch the news,
1,000 dying a
read
day.
the papers. They usually talk about new cases, new cases, new cases.
I'm talking about death.
When you look at
going
death,
up.
death is.
It's 1,000 a day. It was 2,500. It went down to 500. Now it's going up again.
Excuse me.
This guy knows like way more than the president. And he sounds a little British, and that's kind of scary. Because our president of the United States of America came out with his press secretary so he could, like, sub her out, in her out, whenever he gets flustered. And then he came with a whole bunch of pictures of graphs. And all of the graphs don't mean a goddamn thing. And you can tell because he's, like, fumbling through them.
Where it was is much higher than where it is right now.
It went down, it
It's
went up
like,
again.
but now it's going down again. It's going
up.
down in Arizona. It's going down in Florida.
National,
It's going
going
down in Texas. Take a look at this. These are the tests.
It's going down in Florida?
Yeah, it leveled out and it's going down. That's my report.
So see how he just said it's going down? And then when he was fact-checked, he said it levels out and then it's going down. This guy's a liar. So, just saying.
As of yesterday.
Anyway, Mr. President, if I can change the subject.
It is going down in Arizona.
Arizona it is. Arizona it is. Texas has a big problem.
And it spiked and it's is now going down in Florida.
We're gonna get this tied up by Easter. I think so. Tied up by next Easter, Mr. President? Oh no, we gotta have some Christmas presents. It's gonna be tremendous. We're gonna tied up by Halloween. All the kids are gonna be outside, and there's gonna be no COVID. It's gonna be tremendous. We're gonna be winning.
Down in Florida.
I'll have to see those.
But you have to look at this. This is the number of tests compared
I don't deny your figures. You've done more tests by far than the rest.
Right.
I don't deny
Because
that.
we've done more tests, we have more cases.
You
You
have
can take
more
it,
infection.
check it out.
Mr. President, different subject. It's been widely reported that the US has intelligence indicating that Russia paid bounties or offered to pay bounties to Taliban fighters to kill American soldiers. You had a phone call with Vladimir Putin on July 23rd. Did you bring up this issue?
No, that was a phone call to discuss other things, and frankly, that's an issue that many people said was fake news.
Who said it was fake news?
I think a lot of people.
Many people, a lot of people, some people. Who are the people? We will never know.
If you look at some of the wonderful folks from the Bush administration, some of them not any friends of mine, were saying that it's a fake issue. But a lot of people said it's a fake issue.
There was
We
disputed
had a call
intelligence.
talking about nuclear proliferation, which
Right.
is a very big subject, where they would like to do something and so would I. We discussed numerous things. We did not discuss that. No.
And you never discussed it with him.
I have never discussed it with them. No.
Okay.
Look, I have no problem with it.
But you don't believe
You know,
the intelligence.
never-
It's because you don't believe the intelligence. That's why.
Everything, it's interesting. Nobody ever brings up China. They always bring Russia, Russia, Russia. If we can do something with Russia in terms of nuclear proliferation, which is a
Right.
very big problem, bigger problem than global warming, a much bigger problem than global warming in terms of the real world, that would be a great thing.
But just-
It never reached my desk. You know why? Because they didn't think it was intelligence. They didn't think it was real.
It was in your
They
written
didn't think-
brief, though,
They
apparently.
didn't think it was worthy of it. I wouldn't mind.
This guy is like seriously fact checking this guy, our president, in real time. He knows what hits the president's desk. The president doesn't know what hits his desk. He knows what the president has in his desk. The president doesn't know what's in his desk.
If it reached my desk, I would have done something about it. It never reached my desk because
Do you read your written brief?
I do. I read a lot.
Really?
You know, I read a lot. They like to say I don't read. I read a lot.
You read your
I
daily intelligence
comprehend
brief?
extraordinarily well.
I comprehend extraordinarily well. I comprehend extraordinarily. Could you ever imagine like going on a date with like someone and then like, you know, so like, babe, I comprehend extraordinarily well. Oh God.
Probably better than anybody that you've interviewed in a long time.
I get the best ratings at anybody you interviewed. I had the best crowds and I comprehend extraordinarily well.
I read a lot. I spend a lot of time with at meetings.
And my hands, oh my God, my hands.
So usually it's once a day or at least 2 or 3 times a week intelligence.
Because this was apparently
Talking about with the problems with China, talking about so many different elements of the world.
So many different elements. Different elements, so many. How many? We'll never know.
So very empty place. If you look all over the world, we call up. I see 22 soldiers were killed in India with China fighting over the border. It's been raging for many, many decades.
I had a vision of a world without Batman. The mob ground out a little prophet and the police tried to shut them down one block at a time. And it was so boring.
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?